Hi everyone, my name's Darren and I am the Wild Camper 1967, and at present I'm out just for a stroll. I'm testing out a little gimbal I purchased second hand off of Facebook. It is the Osmo DJI 3, and at the moment I am taking a little stroll through a little wood close by where I live called Box Woods. So I'm just gonna have a little wander, play around with this camera and its little gimbal and see how well it goes. As you can see here, all the leaves are now starting to fall off the trees finally. Winter is finally here and it is very wet and boggy in this wood. So I'm going to see how far I can get and just show you around it. Alright, this is Box Woods. It's not the ideal place, I would say, for camping. It's used predominantly by dog walkers and mountain bikers, so you could not actually be very discreet camping in this wood. Plus, the surface is very uneven and there are quite a few little cabins here that you could easily fall off if you're not looking where you're going, which I will show you a few of them if I find them. As you can see, it is not a very level surface around here. It is all little hills and bumps. It's an ideal walking wood. That's about as far as it goes. And hopefully at some point I will find you one of the stony rocky areas. I think you can tell by the way this wood looks that you couldn't really camp here. But saying that, if you look over here, in there is, I don't know if you can see it, somebody obviously camping, not very discreetly though. Now what on earth this is, I don't know, but it is really fixed to the ground. What it was once, I haven't got a clue. This is one of the little drop-offs that there are scattered around this wood. They've recently put these rails in place within the past, I would say 5 years. Basically it's like little caves you could get into. Well, obviously for safety reasons they have now blocked it all off, as you can see, and the typical graffiti artists decided to come along and make their point. And you'll have to pardon the very, very amateur filming. I'm not used to making videos, so I'm a newbie to all this, and I'm definitely new to posting everything on YouTube. But as everyone else is doing it, I thought, why not? I'll do it as well. And hopefully somebody might be interested in what I'm showing them, and I might be able to pass on some information that may be useful. Hopefully. So if you hear anything or like anything you see or hear, if I've got anything worth listening to, feel free to subscribe and boost my channel for me. I'll be really grateful if you did that. It's a little bit more of the wood. sorry for the lack of commentation, but it's not a lot I can say. It's a wood. You can work it out yourselves. I'm just basically showing you the wood itself. It does look like somebody has been making their home here. There's been a lot of work done since I last come here. You have a small blue tent over there and a large sort of hut built, which I don't know if you can see from here. This wood is, if you want to know exactly where it is, it's just outside the little town I live in Corsham. It's also not far from the city of Bath. It's not a huge wood. As I said, it's just mainly a wood that's used for people walking their dogs. And it used to be used by people mountain biking, but I don't see any trace of mountain bikers. So whether people don't come here on their bikes anymore, I don't know. I know I used to do it and almost killed myself a few times, especially when you're riding this wood with clipless pedals on. But as you can see, it is all dips and little valleys. But as I said, excuse the bad filming and the lack of commentation. As I said, this is all new to me. It's just finding my feet, so to speak. And if I have to try and get up there, I will be trying to find my feet. I'm going to try and take the shortcut up. That's where I was just now, down there. Definitely couldn't lose those little dachshunds, could you? Right, I think I found one of the little caves they haven't blocked off yet. Let's go and have a look, shall we? I hope you can hear this audio. can't really see how deep it is. It's not that deep. Make a good spot for bivvy camping. Right guys, that was Boxwoods. Well, some of it. Ooh. Someone down there sitting, having their lunch. Right, let's go for a bit further on. Show you a little bit more of the outer side of this wood. It looks much bigger than what it really is. Alright, now we're going for the muddy part, so if I fall on my face, I'll make sure to let you know. This part here has nothing to do with Boxwoods. I think it's part of what is Sally in the Woods. I don't know much of the history about Sally in the Woods, but apparently it's haunted. I guess at some point this was part of Boxwoods when it used to be a forest. Many, many centuries ago. Right, I definitely haven't seen any flat spots, so I guess the woodland camp here might pose a little bit on the tricky side and uncomfortable, but it's a really nice walk despite the fact that I've been up to my ankles in mud and water. As you can see, it's quite a thick, dense wood. It's just a shame it's in a valley. Just a nice little flat spot would have been ideal, just here and there. The chances of that happening in this wood, I think, is quite hard to find. Well, that's the test of this little gimbal over, and I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I think it was the lack of commentation that may have made most of you go sleep. But if you're still watching to the end, I would seriously appreciate it if you would possibly like, even subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything. It'll help my channel out big time, as I've only just started up a YouTube account. Never really thought about doing it before, and if I get people liking my videos, even subscribing, then it will let me know that people are interested, and I will make more videos, and over time I'll get a bit better at it, hopefully, and I will add more commentation too through my videos, because commentary is one of the biggest things in these videos that makes it work. I know, I've watched tons and tons of videos on YouTube, and when you've got one that's silent and no one talking, you soon click off. So I guess I've got to make my way through all this again, So for now, I'll say thank you and goodbye.